The Great Peace of Montreal, signed on August 4, 1701, was a treaty of friendship between the French and the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. It was the result of negotiations between New France and the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, which included the Mohawk, the Oneida, the Onondaga, the Cayuga, and the Seneca nations. The treaty established an alliance between the Confederacy and France, ending over a century of conflict and warfare. The French and the Haudenosaunee had a long and complicated relationship. They first encountered each other in the 1630s in what is now New York State. The Haudenosaunee initially welcomed the French and sought to form an alliance with them. But the French were more interested in trading than in forming a political alliance. And this led to tensions between the two sides. This led to a conflict known as the Beaver Wars, which lasted until 1697, during which the Haudenosaunee expanded their territory to take control of the fur trade. By 1689 the two sides were in open warfare. French settlements and trading posts were raided. In the early 1700s, the French needed to end the conflict with the Haudenosaunee. In February of 1701, Louis Hector de Callière, the governor of New France, sent an envoy to the Haudenosaunee villages to negotiate a treaty. The negotiations were successful, so in August of 1701, the two sides met in Montreal. At the Great Peace of Montreal, the French and the Haudenosaunee signed a treaty of friendship. The treaty granted the Haudenosaunee access to French trading posts, and the Haudenosaunee agreed to recognize the sovereignty of New France. The treaty also granted the Haudenosaunee the right to hunt and fish on the lands of New France. The Great Peace of Montreal was significant. It marked the end of a long and bitter conflict between two powerful nations and the beginning of a new era which helped to create a stable political and economic environment in the region.